Hey there. So, over the past couple weeks, my predictions about oil prices have been almost completely vindicated. The Iran sanctions were exactly the bust that I always predicted they would be, and oil prices have gone careening back down into the $60 a barrel range. So now I've gotten arrogant and cocky, so I'm going to shoot myself in the foot by trying to look even further into the future. These predictions are almost 100% guaranteed to be wrong and might even be disproved by the time I upload this video, but this is where I think the oil markets are heading, and this is how I think the oil markets will end. We're going to hang out here in the 60s or 70s for a bit. Indian demand plus Saudi and Russian efforts to constrain supply should bring some stability to the price, but China's economic issues plus worldwide regulations steadily chipping away at demand are eventually going to get us back down into the 40s. One of the crazy things about the shale revolution in Texas is how slowly the oil is coming to market, leading to a gap between the two main prices for oil. Once the new Texas pipelines come on stream next year, both the West Texas Intermediate and Brent crude oil prices should be under $50. And this will kill the U.S. shale patch. Not all of it. The fancy new technology will still be there, and there will be very strong companies that come out of the wreckage. U.S. oil production is not going to fall back down to 5 million barrels of oil a day, but I'd also be surprised if it stayed over 10 or even 8. The reason behind this is a dirty secret that the New York Times highlighted a couple months back. None of the companies using this new oil technology are actually making any money. They're all surviving on loans. Wall Street is willing to do this because they're operating under the same bullshit assumption that convinces people to keep loaning money to Saudi Arabia. The oil markets are certain to come back eventually. Actually, they're not. We've been playing this game since 2014 when world oil prices crashed for the first time. Oil traders and business news types have been telling us that prices are sure to rise next month for over 4 years now. Over the past year or so, it finally looked like they were right. But it took a perfect storm of factors to get the price limping up again. Russia and Saudi Arabia, the second and third biggest producers, entered an unprecedented deal to cut supply. Venezuela destroyed its own industry. And Donald Trump told everybody he was going to drive Iran's oil exports to zero. We now know that that's just not happening, and oil prices have fallen almost 25% since the beginning of October. If something can't go on forever, it won't. After watching oil prices fail to skyrocket for the past 4 years, I think Wall Street is probably going to pull the plug. Oil companies will be expected to show returns, and U.S. oil production will plummet, which will lead to, wait for it, a spike in worldwide oil prices. For the past 4 years, the usual exploration and development just hasn't been happening. All sorts of exciting new oil locations have been found, but understandably, folks haven't wanted to build out projects that need oil to cost $70 to $80 a barrel to be viable. The world really has come to rely on that extra production from the United States. When Wall Street decides to end the party, I think a short-term supply shortage is very possible. That's right, I am talking about oil costing more than $100 a barrel again, but only for a short time. This time around, it won't be some exciting new oil extraction technology that kills the oil price. It's going to be something completely different. Electric cars. After being a sad joke for decades, electric cars are finally poised to make a big difference. Every large car maker seems to be coming out with new models next year. There's one massive problem though: price. At current oil prices, you don't actually save any money by buying an electric vehicle. The other problems are technical ones, like range and charging stations that will quickly be fixed by a mass market. But we won't get a mass market if it's cheaper to buy a gas guzzler. Electric cars are waiting on a big bang. The post-shale surge in oil prices will be the electric car big bang we are waiting for. Once the mass electric car market starts, a fall in oil prices won't actually matter. The volume of cars sold will drive innovation, and oil won't be able to keep up. By the 2030s, oil should cost around $20 a barrel. And that is how the oil market dies. Or maybe not. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and please click on the bell next to the subscribe button to get notifications every time I upload a video.